Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. As you can see, there's a lot going on in the base here. We'll talk about that in a second. Just want to say at the beginning of this video, don't forget to leave a like if you have been enjoying these videos and you don't mind doing that kind of stuff. Do appreciate the support you guys give the series. And yeah, check out my tech right here. What has happened? Why have we only got two wheels? Well, we just had an invader smack bang in the middle of our base. Now, I was expecting to see comments about that. I was expecting to see you guys say that there'll be invaders, and yet we've had two so far. The first one was easy to deal with. The second one was right here, and I kind of decided to charge into it to stop it blowing up anything else around here. And the result is this. So I'm thinking, okay, we need to upgrade this tech once again, make it even stronger, more batteries, more shields, all of that good stuff to defend ourselves. And as well as that, I would like to be able to show you this. We're going to have a little bit of trouble maneuvering here. As you can see, I've extended the perimeter around the side here. Now, one of the things I wish I'd thought about earlier, yes, and of course we can come along and pick up a charge, is putting some more of these solar panels around the place, because these only cost 125. Now, you could put a couple of those on each of these quite easily, and then they'd be able to charge up the battery. So I was thinking about, what if there's some sort of ratio, like you have two batteries and one of these, and it means it will survive the night and the shield can stay up. We need to do some testing with that. Yeah, but anyway, the chain is sort of going around the outside, and another thing I anticipated all of you to comment about was saying that the chain might break at some point. If this bit gets broken, then the rest of it breaks, and that's absolutely a good point, which is why I think we might swap over to each thing having its own independent power source. But who knows? It's fun experimenting with this stuff, and I don't mind getting invaded in the middle here as well. It's all good fun. So I was in the middle of setting up this entrance right here, which is for the harvester to come through. I wonder if this block right here is going to interfere with the height of that. It might just do, so we can make that a little bit higher. But anyway, it's going to drive in, and here you've got all of these to pick up the items. Then behind them there'll be a conveyor to take them into a processing area. I was really looking forward to doing that, and then I got invaded. So yeah, I think our first priority is going to be to upgrade our vehicle right here. It needs more firepower and speed, and we need to be able to defend from invaders a lot easier because that one did a considerable amount of damage, but it also left us loads of goodies as well, so it's not all bad. I had a feeling this might happen. I haven't even finished redoing this and the next invader has arrived. However, I've just put enough of this together for us to fight. We have a little bit extra firepower. Let's get an angle on this guy, and let's take him out. Oh, we didn't actually get much of an angle at all, and he's got some serious firepower. See, lots of 8-pound cannons there. We'll play the range game as always. Sit back here with the lasers and just take care of it the easy way. I think I may have accidentally made some sort of unloader here. If you put a conveyor underneath the other block like that, it moves it down and then it ejects the block. Probably not going to do now. Believe me, there you go, look, the block fell off. Maybe it's only on occasion that it does it. Yeah, and so we've sort of created some sort of unloading system over here. It appears that it's now attached itself to that block, so maybe it doesn't always work. But anyway, let's talk about the setup here. Until we unlock more stuff from the license, which we can't technically do unless we find the blocks, then really all we need at this point is to be able to refine anything that we bring in, and it's later on when we can unlock the item filter that then we can build systems to craft stuff automatically or and do all of that stuff basically. So as of right now, it's just about getting our funds back up. We've only got 30,000. I want to get that right back up again to about 50, so we're going to start processing all of this, and it's just a case of dropping off the delivery cannons. This thing over here, by the way, I don't think it's going to be very good. It only does one at once, which is something I found earlier. It's got 4 input points, but it can only sell 1 item at once, so it does it at the same speed as these ones. So we may as well use the more expensive ones since they take up less space. Look at this, another one close to our base, and it's a small one, and it's going to get destroyed so quick it doesn't even know what hit it, although it does have a shield. That reminds me, I've upgraded this thing. We now have double shields. We've got more batteries than ever and a few extra weapons. This thing is toast. See you later. Yeah, around the front here. If I could zoom in, I am using the mouse and it's not letting me change. Okay, now it will, once the message goes away. So extra coil lasers at the bottom, extra studs at the top, and then extra batteries around the back here. So everything's just sort of been shuffled, rearranged, and our fuel tanks are all protected now underneath there. So It's got the same kind of maneuverability and more firepower. And these things we're going to take and install them in our base, because I keep buying them over and over again at the moment. So we are back at base, and it's been quite some time since I last recorded, because I kind of came to this realization that most of the things that I wanted to do next involved the next levels of tech, which we can't unlock. And you are very close to my base. I think we're going to be okay for now. So I've been out on the search, spent a fair few hours looking around for stuff, and finally I found something really cool. By the way, back over here in the distance, if we click on something, we'll be able to see it. I've also got the big battery as well, so we've unlocked that. We can now buy it because we found the block. If we come over here, we have this thing right here, which is the Foundry. I do believe we haven't seen this before. I do want to double check though. It might have actually been something that was unlocked, but I've got a feeling it's going to be down here in the fours somewhere. I'll probably have a look at this. Oh, there you go. Is it a grade 5? Awesome. A Foundry allows for the creation of alloys. Yes, by fusing two refined resources together. That's going to allow us to craft so much more stuff. So in a moment we will get situated on doing just that. I'm going to have to go out with the harvester again and have out lots and lots of materials. We've also got this little block right here, which means that we can have a lot more stuff on our harvester. So that's fantastic too. We've also got this scoop thing right here. The 2-scoop loader, I've not ever used that before, so that's going to be fun to do. And we got ourselves one of the cabs as well, and also, yes, this block right here. When I take that, everything else is going to fall off. So let's put these on the ground so they don't disappear and that everything is anchored to something. There we go, that's most of it. So yeah, basically that thing is like the hover pads that we have on the floor. Hey, you, come back here. I've been collecting these, by the way, because I think I'm going to put them on each of these and stop with a little chain together idea. Who knows though. Yes, this thing right here is the thing that I want to check out. So it is called the EXP Large Hover Plate. We've already got hover plates down the bottom here, and this one's just a larger one. It's going to be expensive, but I'm really glad that we found that, because I do want to make a hover tech at some point in the future. And we're definitely going to do it with that now. Oh yeah, and these things as well. I don't know what they're called. I think they've got something to do with flight. They're spoilers. I don't know if they really affect anything. I guess a spoiler isn't strictly for a plane, is it? I don't think it's actually used on planes or on the back of cars, but it kind of gave me the impression it had something to do with flight, because I found it on one of those ones with propellers. So yeah, lots of new blocks. I got really lucky that time, because I've been searching a lot in this world and not having too much luck. I think it's because I had all this extra stuff on our tech, so we'll keep upgrading it and hopefully finding new blocks. As for right now, I'm going to get myself organised and we're going to play around with the Foundry. So we just had another invader, and it was a flying design, which was nice to see, and it left behind all these goodies which are actually quite cheap in the shop now, so I'm just going to leave them there to despawn. I'm also back with my harvester, and I really should have recorded it. It was quite funny. This thing got an item stuck underneath it, and it sort of flipped, and I couldn't do anything like this by pressing B. It did absolutely nothing, and all of my items went everywhere, and then a really tiny tech with a single pound cannon managed to get me and sort of corner me in. I had this really rough fight, and I managed to come back looking like this. It was quite amusing. Anyway, what I'm doing at the moment is trying to stop it from drifting away, which is what it was doing a moment ago. And now we're going to sort all of these out ready for crafting. So what I thought we would do is line up our refineries like this and put these little conveyors on them as well. So I can manually sort this, just get it ready so we got loads of materials prepared. I've done that wrong. That was supposed to be a different one on here. I'll chuck that down on the ground for now. So I'm going to have one for each different material and have all of these sort of ready. We'll probably actually make a few more of these thimble pads so we can have quite a few. So I'm going to basically manually go through this, get all the materials prepared, and then we'll check it out with the Foundry. As I say it though, I do remember one thing I wanted to test. There it is over here. Does it work with raw materials or only refined? Let's have a look. What does it say? It does say refined, so I'm going to guess if we drag something raw over here, yep, nothing at all. I'll probably check that on a couple more of these, but yeah, it does say refined. So let's get all of these refined up, and then we can check out the crafting on it. Alright, so we've got 7 of each material here to work with, and I haven't even had a look. I thought we'd do this together and find out what we're going to get access to. We're only going to see the actual ingots first of all, aren't we? Apparently we might not be able to do anything with this one over here then. Oh, and now that I've picked it up, it's actually got nowhere to go because you can't put it back on the refinery. Okay, lesson learned there. What about this one? Yes, we can do something with this, and it's going to give us a recipe. Aha! Don't even know what that thing is. Obviously, it's an ingot, and I think that is Columbia. Yes, so let's make one of these, and then we'll be able to see and what we can craft with it. And do you know what, it's going to take a bit of time. It's really about the ingots and seeing what they can be turned into. So let's grab one of these. The others will pick it up. Excellent. Let's attach it to the ground and drop it on there for now. So that was the only one we can make with that type. And again, Palumbi is being used. And while we're doing this, I might just drop our extra bits on there to get refined for more of them. I've got a feeling most of them are going to use Palumbia. Yes, we've seen these before when we've used the scrapper. Yeah, so this one, apparently not, no. We can see all of the ones that we'll get to make with that. So we'll see the two that we've already done. Ha, and the other one will be the reds. No, we tried to do the red stuff, didn't we? Why did that not show up? Is it the side I tried to drag it on? What's going on there? That doesn't quite make sense, does it? Do I just have to put this one on first? I think so. Wait, did I look at the wrong thing there? No, it was the red one. And it doesn't want to go on, does it? Huh. A little bit odd. The one that I picked up wasn't refined. I'm not sure. It must have just got over there somehow without being refined, because I've been dragging and dropping things and I put it in the thimble pad by mistake. So we've got those three that can be made with that, and I don't know what it's going to be for the rest of these. Let's find out. Nope, you can't go on there. This one can, though. And it's going to be made with something... Oh, we didn't see that a moment ago, did we? Let's drag this one on then. I'll tell you what, I'll go through them all and show you it after. Okay, let's make a long story short. We got the red one, which is mixed with this, the blue over there, green over there, yellow one can't be mixed with it, neither can the dark stuff, then orange, the other blue, and cyan over here. So now the question is, what can these things be made into? I'm kind of curious to see if you can make something in this one that you can't make in that one. And we'll start by trying to drop these items on. Looks like it's going to be a big no-no, doesn't it? There we go, nothing at all. This one over here, though, please tell me you can do something with these ingots, because I am desperate to unlock some more blocks. It doesn't look like they can. So all of that work, and... Oh no, we might not end up with anything. Oh, that is so disappointing. Is that... And now we're being invaded. Oh, this is just... No, not you. You're the rubbish one. Wait, where's my good one gone? Oh, there he is. And he's not got his charge on. That is not good. We need to get some shields charged up. Let's quickly drop ourselves over here. And we're actually charging that battery as well. That's not what we want to do. Let's take these off and get charged up. There we go. Good stuff. So I hope it's going to be a nice and easy one, because I'm not prepared. And nighttime is setting in as well. Oh, and look at that. It's going to be destroyed before it knows it. There you go. Nice and easy. So at this point we are now a little bit stuck with things to do, because we're struggling to unlock anything. And I didn't put an episode out in the middle of this week, and this one today is going to be shorter because this game takes a lot of time to play. I've just spent an hour building this thing right here to give you an idea of how long it takes to put a tech together. I'm starting to wonder, have I sort of got it stuck there? Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if I should assemble these things in the R&D chest chamber and then just purchase them in this world, which might be a quicker way of getting things done. But then again, you know, although you get everything for free over there, you don't have to go through a menu picking out items. That's a little bit odd, so that was the wrong way around. It'll still take a fair bit of time to assemble things. So anyway, we got invaded while I was building this, and I like this design. It's got a couple of flaws I want to figure out. Oh no, you got to be kidding me. So when items are on the ground, they despawn, and it was literally here when I started recording. There were two of them, and now they're both gone. I have gotten into a bad habit of leaving things lying around on the ground, and they do despawn quite often. So anyway, the blocks that I was going to show you were these ones down here. They are now unlocked. The Cerebus headlight bore. I had two of them. They're expensive as well, and we can fit like 3 or maybe even 4 across the front here if we want them to match the width of the wheels. So anyway, this is my new harvester. The old one got battered up. This one has a much larger capacity, and it's pretty fast as well. At least it should be, because I have loaded it up with tons and tons of fuel. So if we have a look underneath here, you can see... Not sure if I can even count them, but there's like 10 in total. Above them there's like batteries and all sorts. We've got some of these steering ones right here and boosters on the side, so this thing is real nippy and it can get around. It does have a little bit of a flaw though. That being said, I've just been driving it around in the base and it feels good. Turns well, But when I hold down shift to boost, it doesn't feel like I'm getting any extra speed at all, and that could be because the box here is blocking these. I don't know how exactly that works in this game, but that seems sort of logical, right? We're seeing no increase, and there's technically a block in front of it. So let's grab a couple more blocks and extend those out to the side. The answer is no. That's not making a difference to me. That feels like the exact same speed. I'm also noticing, although there goes the fuel, I was looking at the wrong meter. Yeah, the fuel does go down, so it uses them. Seems like it's these ones on the side here that make a difference though, because turning is real good. But a lot of the weight is on the front as well, so I'm not 100% sure if I like this design. And I always make my designs blind as well. I'm starting to think maybe I should go do some research, look up other people's designs, and get some good ideas before I get into it too much. Aha, so one of the problems I was sort of anticipating once again is that the drill isn't actually bigger than what's above it. So sometimes it gets caught. Yeah, so this is our new harvester, which I might redesign all again. So 5 minutes of work and we get all of this. I've got to say, I'm disappointed with the speed of this one. I've got a feeling these wheels that I tried out at the front here are actually not allowing it to go faster. The idea is that they move over rough terrain a little easier, so I thought good to have those at the front since we're moving forward and get up hills quicker, and its maneuverability is good, it's just a little bit slow. We've got plenty of materials here to turn into money, which is all good, but as I've sort of stated a couple of times, we're kind of waiting on things that we need to unlock, so depending on if I get some time to explore and unlock some new blocks, we may do just that. I need to put a delivery cannon at the end here to sell these refined materials. I'll process all of this in between. This whole system will get upgraded over time, but as I said, I'm waiting on those new blocks that we've got to find. So what I might do is some of the challenges and R&D stuff in between, so the episodes might not be as frequent or normal at the moment, just until we can unlock those things, because then it's going to give me lots and lots of projects to do, which is what I'm really looking forward to. So that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you don't mind the shorter one. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.